Assalamualaikum. My name is Rizwana Tasmia. My team number is 8. In this presentation, we will talk about our project. Our project is about RGB color detecting using Arduino. Now I am presenting topic. Next slide. Here is our project content. Next, please. This project is used for detecting primary colors. Red, green, blue colors are physically available in LED in on package. Next slide. In this slide, we'll discuss why we use Arduino. It is an open source, both in terms of hardware and software. It is cheap. The hardware can be built from components, or both can be purchased. It can be communicated with a computer via serial communication over USB. It can be powered from USB or standard DC power. Arduino has a great community of users that you can get help from. Next slide. Next. In this slide, we can see Arduino Uno technical specification. Operating voltage 5 volt, maximum supply voltage 20 volt, supply voltage 7 to 12 volt, analog input pins 6, digital input pins 16, DC current per input 40 milliampere, DC current in 3.3 volt pin 50 milliampere, flash memory 32 kilobyte. Next, in this In this slide, we will discuss Arduino pin diagram. Power input voltage to Arduino when we using an external power source. 3.3 volts operated by onboard or voltage regulator. Maximum current draw 50 milliampere. 5 volt regulated power supply used to power control and other components on the board. Reset the microcontrolling. Analog A0, A5 used to provide analog input in the range of 0 to 5 volts. Input or output used to as input or output pins. Serial port used to receive and transmit TTL serial data. External interrupts to triangle interrupt. PWM provides 8-bit PWM output. SPI used for SPI communicate. Input LED to turn on the input LED. TWI used for TWI communication. AREF to provide reference voltage for input voltage. Further discussion will continue my next member. Thank you very much.
So now I'll start my topic, how TCS230 color sensor works. The, the TCS230 has 8 into 8 array of photodiodes with 4 different filters. A photodiode is simply a semiconductor device that converts light into current. The sensors has 16 photodiodes with white filter, 16 photodiodes with green filter, 16 photodiodes with blue filter, and 16 photodiodes without filter. By selectively choosing the photodiode filters, readings, we are able to detect intensity of the different colors. The sensor has a current to frequency converter that converts the photodiode readings into a square wave. With a frequency that is proportional to the light intensity of the chosen color, the frequency is then read by the Arduino. Next slide. Now, working principle of this system. Sensors consist of arrays of photodiodes, separate arrow for each color. Arrays are addressed individually. Most color sensors are comprised of an array of light sensors, usually photodiodes or phototransistors. The light sensors are filtered so that only one color on the one of the primary colors are red, blue, or green. There is also unfiltered sensors to judge the relative light level in most sensors. The sensors are addressed one color at a time, and the light intensity is measured as there are as array of sensors. Then result are average. In most application, it isn't actually important that the result is a non-linear or that the output isn't the RGB value. Just knowing the readings for the color we are trying to detect is often enough. Now I'll call my co-presenter Jalal Ahmed for next slide.
I'm Jalal Ahmed. So I'm going to talk about the color sensor types. So most color sensors consist of an array of color filtered light sensors. Their output methods can differ. There are three outputs in color sensors. One is analog outputs, second one is digital outputs, and the third one is variable frequency outputs. In analog output, the sensor output analog voltages that correspond with light levels. This is the most basic form of color sensor and is not often used these days. Then digital output. The sensor outputs a digital reading of each color intensity. Then the variable frequency outputs. The output is a square wave which changes in frequency in response to the color intensity. The TCS230 sensor uses this method. Color sensors are available as individual chips, but for our purposes, it is much easier to use modules. Some color sensor modules employ lenses or light filters to improve their detection abilities and reduce interference from ambient light. These are the color sensor types. There are three colors. One is blue, green, and red, and these colors will be used in our project. Then the block diagram. So in the circuit is shown in the figure 1 and 2 block diagrams of this project, and it's built around Arduino Uno board TCS230 color sensor and 16 LCD. The VCS pin of TCS230 is connected to 5 plus 5 volt auto supply where it's connected to the ground, where a GND and OE pin is connected to the ground. Frequency selection pin S0 and S1 is connected to Arduino Uno digital pin D2 and D3. Color pin S2 and S3 is connected to Arduino pin DD4 and D5, where the output pin is connected to Arduino D6. LCD is connected in 4-bit higher order data bit. Only the higher data bit in D4 to D7 of LCD is connected to communicate LCD. Four higher order data bit D4, D5, D6, and D7 is connected to Arduino D10, D9, D8, and D7 respectively, where RS and E pin is connected to D12 and D11 of Arduino as shown in the circuit diagram. Then the design and implementation of the system. The proposed system is real-time color recognition of an object by using an Arduino. The main objective of this project is to recognize a color of an object. Firstly, the program should be uploaded into the Arduino board, which was written in the Arduino software. The color sensor is a programmable color that converts light into frequency. Then the light is reflected back to the sensor. Then it converts the light intensity into frequencies. Based on the LED's low or high, the filters will be identified. The proposed system is implemented in two steps. One is hardware description, and the second one is software description. Software implementation of this project uses Arduino software. Then software and hardware. So software is written in Arduino programming language. Arduino board 1 is programmed by Arduino IDE software. The Arduino board connect to the COM port in Arduino IDE, compile the program and sketch. Select the correct board from Tools Board menu in Arduino IDE and upload the sketch. Load the program to the internal memory. The sketch is at the heart of the system and carries out all major functions. It is compiled and uploaded using Arduino. In this project, external header files are not required for programming. It is simply a simple way to detect RGB colored intensities on its serial port. In this part, we need to write down the frequency values when we place different colors in front of the sensor. In this section, we will insert the frequency values picked previously on our picked from our code, so that our sensor can distinguish between different colors. We will detect red, green, and blue colors. So now I would like to invite my next teammate, Murtaza Hussain Munna, to describe his parts.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Murtaza Munna. I will discuss about the real life application of our project. So there is many real life application for our project. Mostly we use this in image processing, digital signal processing, object detection, color illusion, etc. In industries, color sensors are often used in sorting object based on color. Next. This is the slide of our member who is part they contribute. This is the list. My friend Taslina Akhtar who contribute working principle, block diagram, application, and Resona Tasmia who contribute who use Arduino Uno expression, Arduino Uno pin diagram, and friend Jalal Ahmed who contribute design and application of this system, color sensor types, and the last part of the presentation. Next. Actually, the main object of our project is knowing about Arduino technical specification, how TCS230 and many other color sensors works and their specification. Learning hardware practically and applying them in the real life is always a very exciting moment for the engineer. We are we all can say that we are really enjoying this project. We hope this project can help others find their way in the exciting world electronics, robotics, and IoT. Thank you. This is all about our project.
So this is the last slide of our presentation, and these are the reference links of our presentation where we find out the all the details. So that's it. Thank you.